Hello, everyone. This is StarCraft12, and today I am excited. I am very excited because this was my birthday weekend. And I had a blast. I am very much looking forward to getting back into recording reactions because a lot of nerdcore artists released a lot of very interesting songs this weekend. So I'm not going to waste very much time on this. We are getting started with a string of, I think, 5 videos with Divide Music's BROLY song, The One Who Knocks. And I want to check the credits real quick because I get the feeling that he probably had some people. He had a guitar solo. Okay. Ole Andrzejewski. He's been having that on there. Additional screams, sine wave Fox. I am not surprised. So for people who don't know, or people who are newer to Divide's music library, he does have a BROLY song already. It was one of his, like, I'm not going to say his first nerdcore songs, but it was one of the first ones I heard of. And they re-released it back in like early 2020, maybe 2019. I forget which, but it'll be linked down below. And I'm doing that specifically because of the fact that in his earlier song, he hadn't gone through the songwriting classes that he has gone through now. So I want you, before you watch this reaction, if you have not listened to this song, I want you to go and listen to the original song first, like his first one, and then this one. Both of them will be linked below. Go support both songs. And I want you to just appreciate how far he has come since the first BROLY song. Because that's one of my personal favorite songs. Is it a very deep song? No. It is basically telling the story of BROLY. It is not really putting very much hyperbole into the lyrics. It is very much telling the story of BROLY in a very heavy metal anthem-ish kind of way. And he does a really good job of it. It's one of my favorite songs to get me motivated to write a fight scene. And I love listening to it. But like, if we're going to be honest, lyrically, it's not one of his strongest songs, but it is still a banger nonetheless. The song goes hard. The way he delivers the lyrics goes hard. It's beautiful all around for what it is. I get the feeling this is going to be an evolution of that song in a way we could never expect. I never thought he was going to do another BROLY song, and I'm really happy to see that I am wrong. I've got my decaf coffee, because it's currently almost 11 o'clock at night, in my limited edition Divide Music mug. It's limited edition because it's upside down. They printed it upside down. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to stop talking. Let's get to this. Right off the bat. Oh, that final line really got me. I got me really pumped. This entire song started out, it reminds me of his Vegeta song, but at the same time, it's its own animal. It also reminds me of his old BROLY song. It has a very similar feel to it. It has a very similar energy to it. I can feel that it's about to ramp up. And I love the fact that I know the other song so intimately because I hear it so often that I can hear the evolution in his writing in this song. Like, I know that song. I couldn't sing it to you because of the fact that, like, I suck at memorizing lyrics, but I know that song very intimately. I know every beat that's coming. I know when I'm listening to it, I can sing it, to myself anyway. But, like, I couldn't exactly tell you all of the lyrics in that song, But I do know that this right now, already a massive evolution. Talking about like I said before, the last one was basically a literal translation of Broly's story. This right here is definitely more inspired by Broly's feelings that happened during that story. We don't know much about Broly outside of what the first Broly movies taught us, and the fact that, like, obviously he's training with Goku and Vegeta as of Dragon Ball Superhero. So we don't really know much about Broly in terms of like what his character evolution is going to be. We have theories and thoughts and potential ideas, but we don't know for sure. And Divide is capturing a good like mix of retelling the story that he told in the first one while also interjecting Broly's mindset, not just telling the story from Broly's perspective, but interjecting Broly's mindset and what he wants to do to the characters in this fight. He's doing a great job of injecting that in his lyrics, especially right about here. I'm going to rewind it. I want to re-listen to this because this entire section right here was just... This entire section right here was just perfect. I'm just going to say that right now. It's just perfect. Like, that's literally Broly telling Vegeta, what about your pride? Who cares about your pride when I'm kicking your ass? And that is just a perfect follow-up. I love that line. That won't shine the blood off of your halo. I love that line. You close the door, never told us so. You asked for war for the life you stole. I'll be the one lost. You gave away any chance to see what real strength could be achieved. I'll be the one lost. That chorus is tasty. I love the energy that he put in this. Everything about this is ticking so many vibes. Divide is probably the best songwriter for a Dragon Ball Z track. Like, every single one of his tracks, every single track that he's done about a Dragon Ball Z character has been some of my favorite DBZ tracks. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I'm still waiting to see if he's going to do an adult Gohan track, since his previous Gohan track was specifically Teen Gohan, and I'm really hoping he does. Especially after Superhero really, like, redeemed Gohan and made him a badass again. Gohan's one of my favorite characters, and I loved Superhero, and I really hope Divide covers Superhero in a track using adult Gohan. But, like, for all the faults that Dragon Ball Z has, and all the faults that Dragon Ball Super has, especially Dragon Ball Super, the one thing that I can say is it has inspired some fantastic music to come out of the nerdcore community. And of all the people that has created any song, note this is also coming off of the fact that I have not heard DPS's new Majin Buu track, so keep that in mind. That's the next one I'm reacting to. But all the people who have done nerdcore songs for Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, Divides have been some of the best. I'm not going to say the absolute best for each individual character, because I would say that, like, Fable's most recent Vegeta song is probably my favorite Vegeta song. But Divide's Vegeta song is number 2 on that list. Like, all of the songs that he has created for DBZ have been some of the best for those characters. And this is probably the best Broly track that I've ever heard. And we're not even done. Hey, it's filling my mind. The anger is boiling. No peace I can find. I wouldn't wait. If you think there's time, then watch as I break you. Okay, sine wave. Divide, I don't know if you're going to see this reaction. I hope you do. And if you do, please comment below. Was that both you and sine wave screaming? Or was that just sine wave screaming? And you, like, layered the effect? Because I know that you have done screamo lyrics before. I know that you have done screaming in your vocal track, and I think in an interview with, maybe it was the Internet City interview, or maybe it was just like something that you had said offhand on Twitter or on Discord or something. I know that you had said that you don't feel very confident in your screaming vocals, but I would have to say that I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, and with some practice, I think you'd be able to nail those vocals the same way that Fable does. And I want to know, was that you and Sine Wave in that scream? Because I kind of hope it was. I think, I'm going to rewind that again. I think that would be amazing if that was both of you guys. The watches that break you. And the main reason why I'm asking that is because it did say additional screaming. So for Sine Wave Fox. So it makes me, that by that wording, it makes me think that you may have done some of the screaming vocals yourself. This is breakdown though.
Told us so. You asked for war for the life you stole. I'll be the one who knows.
Having the lyrics pull out like that, and just having the instrumental pull out like that, and just having the lyrics. Oh. Thank you for this birthday present. I can't wait to see what people say about this song. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted that to continue. I kind of wanted there to be like another section to go with that. Like I said, halfway through that song, that hands down is the absolute best BROLY song currently in nerdcore. And I'm going to be hard pressed to change that statement. There's going to have to be something monumental to change that status. That is top tier what BROLY should be like. And if we get, I hope we get another movie or more BROLY in like a I don't know, season 2, if you want to call it, of Dragon Ball Super. If we get more BROLY and we get some character evolution for him, I'm hoping that there's a follow-up to this and it goes just as fucking hard as this did. I'm not sleeping tonight. This is like, it's like 8:40 or what do you call it? 11, it's 11:10 right now. I'm looking forward to seeing the next Divide song. I am pumped for hearing what DPS is about to do to me with the freaking Majin Buu song he released. And yeah, I'm gonna get to that next. And I'm not sleeping tonight. So thank you for joining me. This is Archive of 12, and I shall see you in the next video.